Airport, and I'm really pissed today. So my plan was to be here 2.5 hours before my flight. My train canceled. Then the next train I got was delayed nearly half an hour, and now I'm stuck in security, and my plane is supposed to leave at 9:40. It's 9:40 right now, and I'm still in security. So people are trying to cut the line, but obviously the people online get really pissed and they're not letting anybody through, so I'm stuck here. I couldn't cut the line, I couldn't do anything. I'm laughing, but I'm like fuming inside. Frankfurt Airport. I'm at Concourse A. So that's the time right now. I just got out of security. I'm out of breath. And I have to go to gate A52. But the flight left. My flight left at 9:40. Okay, here's A52. And there's nobody at the desk. Okay, so I missed my flight. I think I've missed 2 flights in my lifetime. One was my fault, the other wasn't my fault, and this is my 3rd one. I've been flying for a million years. You know, all I want to do is cry. I don't even know what to do. There is a sign here that says service center. I obviously have to get another flight, and I have to see. I mean, there's nobody else there. I was the only one, so it's my fault. I have to buy another ticket. There's only 1 flight to Santiago per day, so I think I'm probably going home. So I've been up since 5:30 this morning. It's 10:30 now. I haven't gotten anything done. I could check the web, I could check the app, but I don't know, I don't feel like doing anything. I guess we gotta sleep at the gate, at the boarding gate. I don't know. Okay, there's somebody there now. I'm gonna ask. Hello. I missed my flight, the previous one. What options do I have to Santiago de Compostela? I was in security for an hour and a half.
You need to contact the service center.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead on your right.
Okay.
No, go outside to the main hall.
I have to go outside again? I was an hour and a half at security.
But you're gonna wait 2 hours now at the service center.
Okay, 2 hours at the service center.
It's full, I just passed it.
And you say maybe go out? But I don't want to go through security. So this isn't the first time this happens in security. Because I fly a lot.
It's horrible, I agree. I think we only have 1 flight a day to Santiago.
No, the plane is outside.
Okay. Are there
And
any?
this one is gone. It's the next flight to Madrid. Yeah, but the next flight that has vacancy to Madrid is exactly the one at 5 p.m.
Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that one. And then
And
go
I
to
give you the boarding
Santiago.
pass. I reissue the ticket all the way to Santiago de Compostela.
Yes,
If
please.
you can change anything on the spot there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, at least I have an option. And I don't have to go back home and go through security again and all that. Thank you very much for your help. I have my boarding passes. It's been a rough morning, but the lady was so nice. The lady at the booth of Lufthansa was so nice. I'm gonna go to the service center afterwards because I think it's packed over there, but she was super nice and she gave it to me and it was free. But I have something very important to say. Let's say you have a round trip flight, and if you guys decide not to go on the going flight, the return flight will be canceled. Let's say you want to get to a place by car or another means of transport, and then you want to use your return flight. That return flight will be void. It will not be valid, because if you don't go on the going, then it'll be canceled on the return. So very, very important, because I rebooked everything to go to the same destination, just that now I'm going through Madrid. My return will be valid, and I'm going with the same company, and their Star Alliance. Lufthansa and Iberia are both of Star Alliance, so they have agreements between them. What's the word? I can't think of the word. Okay, so remember that. That's really important. I actually asked her. I didn't get to tape that part, but I asked her because I knew that. And just keep that in mind. I won't arrive to Santiago until 11:30 at night. And it's not even 11 yet here. 11 in the morning. So I guess just edit videos, walk around the airport, film a video. I'm tired. You also have the option of going back out to the non-secure area and go to the Lufthansa desks and get your ticket there. You could also do it there. If you want to purchase a ticket at an airport, that's what you normally do. You could do that, but I did not want to go outside of the secure area, because then I have to come back in and I have to go through security again, and I do not want to be an hour and a half at security again. There was a storm yesterday, that's why there's all this chaos. That's why my train, my ICE, was canceled, and then I got another train, and that one was 30 minutes late. So crazy day, just because of a little wind. All right, now I'm very curious to go to the service center, see how that is, because the lady, the Lufthansa lady, told me that it was really packed, and she was actually doing me a favor, and boy did she do me a favor. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Service center straight ahead. Service center to the right. The service center is behind me. It is pretty full. So it is piling up over there. So if you miss a flight because it was your fault, you have to pay the new ticket. That's how it goes. It's your fault, you pay for it. If it's not your fault, if it's because something happened because of the weather, because of mechanical problems on the plane or whatever, something happens and it's not your fault, then they pay for it. How cute! So I just tripped and fell at one of these things. I was looking at the planes and I tripped. And I really hurt my shoulder. I can't lift my arm now. Oh my God. I have one bad shoulder from working at the computer, and now this one I just messed up with the fall. It like got caught with the suitcase and I pulled on it, whatever. So I'm going home. He can't travel with two bad shoulders, so I'm going home. It's just been a bad day, you know. Everything was one thing after the other, and now the fall, because I was looking at the planes. Stupid me. But I think you got an idea of what to do if you miss your flight. That's the important part. You have to go to one of the desks and see if you could arrange another flight, and if it is a delay, for example, for a certain number of hours, it depends on how long your flight is, they have to give you vouchers for food as well. So these are your rights. Make sure you know about them. Look at the line now. Oh no. And I wanted to ask about the fall. Sorry I couldn't film anymore, but I hope next time you don't see me with a cast. I don't think so. It just hurts a lot, but I don't think it's broken, I think. Today's video is going to be on what I did when I broke my arm here at Frankfurt Airport. So I'm going to show you what you guys have to do if you ever have a medical emergency. I'm going to show you guys where you have to go and what you have to do, okay? I can't believe I broke an arm at the airport. So I asked around, I told them I had a medical emergency, and they told me that I had to go to Concourse C. You know, I was in pain. I didn't know what I was doing. I was by myself. I needed help. I came out that way and I started looking for Concourse C. I was like in a daze, you know, I was like, ugh. I didn't know if I actually had a broken arm, if I was going to be able to travel or not. It was a crazy morning because they canceled my train. Then the next train was half an hour delayed. I was an hour and a half at security, and then I missed my flight. And then on top of all that, I broke my arm, my shoulder. So wonderful. So I left the secure area and I followed the signs that say C right there. There's also a pharmacy and showers if you guys need, and toilets. So I kept walking and walking, and you see you also have post, you have exchange, church services, and federal police. So if you guys ever need any of this, it's all in this direction. So I kept walking and I came across this sign. There you see medical services. I have to go straight ahead. And that's what I did. So I did start in A, and they told me I had to go to C. So there's C there. I had to walk quite a bit. I was like, oh, poor little me. This flight sucks. Anyway, you know, plus I had a broken arm, plus I had a suitcase with me. I don't know how I did it. So I kept walking. There's medical services again. And voila, there it is. So I got to that sign and I went in there. So I went in there. I had to wait a little bit. They asked for my identification, and the first thing they ask you is if you have a medical card, if you are a resident of Germany. If you're a resident of Germany or a citizen, you're eligible for free medical services. So you just have to show them your card and then everything is free. Now if you are not a citizen or a resident, then you have to pay for whatever services they're going to offer you, they're going to give you. So doctor finally came to see me, and they suspected that I had a broken shoulder. They were right. So they told me that I could take an ambulance to the nearest hospital, and I would get an x-ray and they would assess what was going on. I didn't want to go to the hospital here in Frankfurt because I live about an hour away from here, and I said I'll just go home and then I'll go to my doctor the next morning or that night, depending on the pain. And that's exactly what I did. I took the train home. Crazy. I took the train home with my suitcase, the whole shebang, and then the next morning I went to the doctor and they told me, yep, you have a broken shoulder. So that's what happened. So yeah, it was quite an adventure, me with my suitcase and, you know, going on the train with a broken arm. I didn't really feel the pain as much then. It just got worse and worse as time went by. So if you guys ever have a medical emergency at Frankfurt Airport, you know what you have to do. You have to go to Concourse C in Terminal 1 and they'll take care of you. So okay, hoppers, I hope this video was helpful. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon in my next video. It's really nice to be back after 2 months. It's great. Thanks for sticking by. Bye.
Attention please. All passengers booked on Lufthansa flight LH1276 to Malta are requested to proceed to gate A16 immediately.